In this video, we'll be taking a look at all today's NCAAF matchups, and I'll break them all down with free winning picks so you can bet smarter and win bigger. But first, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get our picks the second they drop, because when the lines move, the early birds cash in. And if you want the full winning sport picks experience, head over to wspicks.com and check out our VIP packages, or grab a free consultation with one of our professional sports consultants for the sharpest edge you'll find anywhere. That's where the real plays live. We are your bookmaker's worst nightmare. These are the games we're hammering, the ones the books can't afford you to bet. This is winning sport picks. The free picks are about to drop, and they're coming in hot. We start with Rice versus Texas State, and the market is clearly telling you this is a mismatch in class, not just talent. Texas State is laying 15, and Rice catching 15 is a number that reflects tempo dominance and sustained pressure rather than explosive scoring. This is one of those games where the favorite doesn't need style points, they just need control. Texas State profiles as the side dictating pace, field position, and clock flow, and when you see a spread this big with relatively flat total movement, it usually means the favorite is expected to grind separation rather than trade scores. On the total sitting at 56, this lines up with a game script where efficiency matters more than fireworks, and that pushes value toward a lower scoring second half once the game state is established. Next up is Navy versus Cincinnati, and this is one of the most extreme market reads on the board. Navy is laying 7, Cincinnati catching 7, and the expected value gap here is massive because the market is pricing in complete control. This isn't about talent ceilings, this is about system stress. When a team that thrives on structure, discipline, and pace control gets a touchdown spread, it usually means the opponent is expected to struggle staying on schedule. The total at 54 suggests scoring chances will exist, but the spread tells you one side is expected to capitalize far more consistently. This is a game where once momentum tilts, it rarely swings back, which is why laying points make sense in this spot rather than hunting value on the underdog. Then we've got Wake Forest versus Mississippi State, and this is a classic tight number SEC style matchup. Mississippi State laying 3 with Wake Forest catching 3 tells you odds makers see this as competitive but controlled. There's no rush to push this number higher, which usually signals respect for the underdog's ability to hang around. With the total sitting at 52, this projects as a game where both teams can move the ball, but red zone execution becomes the separator. When spreads sit on key numbers like 3 and the total stays moderate, the cleaner angle often comes from trusting structure and situational control rather than chasing margin. And finally, Arizona versus SMU, and this is one of the sharper lines of the day. Arizona laying 1 with SMU catching 1 is basically the market saying this is a coin flip with slight directional lean. That tells you there's respect on both sides, but also uncertainty in how the game script plays out. The total at 51 suggests balance, not a track meet, not a grind, which usually means possessions matter more than explosiveness. In these near pick'em games, spreads this tight often reward the team that stays disciplined late rather than the one chasing momentum swings. Now listen to me, those are the free picks, but the one game I am unloading on tonight, the game that's going to crush your bookie's soul, that's the VIP play of the day at wspicks.com. This is the nuke, the hammer, the max bet, the one play I've circled, the game that will bury your bookmaker 6 feet under. When it hits, and it will, your bookie is going to need a doctor, a lawyer, and maybe even a priest. If you want to ride with me on the biggest bet of the day, get to wspicks.com right now. So to recap everything we're locking in today, we're riding with Texas State minus 15 and under 56 in Rice versus Texas State, Navy minus 7 and under 54 against Cincinnati, Mississippi State minus 3 and under 52 against Wake Forest, and Arizona minus 1 with the over 51 against SMU. This is Winning Sport Picks, where we don't just bet, we bury bookmakers. Smash that subscribe button, drop your favorite plays in the comments, and hammer that like button like you're hammering your bookie into the dirt. We're cashing, we're dominating, and tonight we're dancing on the grave of your bookmaker. Let's go!